have seen lots of videos where a gym instructor takes on someone's girlfriend, someone's wife, and they spread their legs and they are pressing their thigh in the name of exercise.
If you touch them just by a finger, they get turned on. But I can say that there are gym instructors who are not professional enough, who can fall prey to temptation.
Would we agree that these categories are in the majority?
I think this guy is trying to set me up. Most times when the women go to the gym, it's always good for the men to follow their wives. Whatever a man thinks is what woman wants to do. No offense to the feminists, all right? Just because men like good bodies, women will do anything to make sure that their body is good.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of the PowerCast. My name is Solomon with an X. And you know what we do at PowerCast. This is where we treat life issues, navigating the intricate relationship between people, politics, and policies. Today, we'll be talking about something very interesting, even though it has different perspectives to it. We'll be talking about fitness and gym, spoken and unspoken realities. Let me break it down. The things that happen at the gym that people don't talk about in the open, but we all know it happens. And would have someone as our guest that would tell us exactly what happens and what are just myths that people put together. So I'll allow my guest to introduce himself today. Please introduce yourself, sir.
All right, this is interesting. My name is Abraham Greatman. The name of my gym is Jesus and Fitness. I've been a fitness trainer for professionally 5 years, but I've been in the gym for give or take 10 years.
Okay, so tell us about why is your fitness Jesus and Fitness? Because we know that in the gym, we hardly know a little about Jesus things that happen in the gym.
Of course. All right, so the idea behind Jesus and Fitness is I'm supposed to be a man of God, all right, but a man of God in the gym, not in the pulpit.
Oh, nice.
All right,
nice,
so
nice.
I have a calling, all right, but I'm still a fitness trainer, and it's kind of good because sometimes, since we are here to talk about the spoken and unspoken things, most people don't believe that a man of God can be a fitness trainer, so it's gonna get interesting.
Oh,
so
nice.
I really do believe that since fitness is a generic stuff, all right, it doesn't mean that even Christians or believers shouldn't do it. So I happen to be a fitness trainer and a man of God at the same time.
Okay, so I would hit you straight.
Okay.
And that is, why do you think a lot of husbands don't trust gym instructors around their wives?
Okay. That doesn't happen all over the world, though, to be very honest.
I think I have seen a lot of movies, and they are not Nigerian movies, foreign movies, different cultures, and it's the same thing. So it is simple. There is this celebrity where they say the child looks like the gym instructor of the wife. Yes, I wouldn't call the name of that celebrity. It's in America. And they sampled the gym instructor and sampled the child. Looks exactly same type of hair with the gym instructor. So I think it's a global thing. It's a global thing. Men generally, especially men that are doing well and not always around, they don't have this trust around gym instructors with their wife.
Okay, naturally, men are protective of their wives, whether it's the gym instructor or the doctor or whoever. You know, when people, the reason why they don't trust women around gym instructors is naturally women are fragile. And
women will not take that. A lot of feminists will not take that they are fragile.
The truth is, they are emotional.
If it is emotional, acceptable. And fragile, feminists will come after you. So if you're a feminist watching this, don't come after podcast. Go after Abraham Greatman.
All right.
I didn't say you guys are fragile.
Okay, basically, men are protective in nature.
Okay.
Right? And women are very receptive when it comes to their body.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when doctors. Do you know that doctors as well, they experience that kind of challenge?
Forget about doctors. Doctors are certified. Gym instructors are not certified. And we're not talking about doctors now. Let's concentrate on gym instructors.
To be honest, we the instructors, we have to train the people, not just women, and you have to touch them sometimes to be able to train them. All right, position them very well, tell them do it this way, do it that way. But the insecurity of men with their wives or their girlfriends against gym instructors is something that is intrinsic and natural system in men to always protect their woman.
You think that is unfounded? Because I have seen lots of videos where a gym instructor takes on someone's girlfriend, someone's wife, and they spread their legs and they are pressing their thigh in the name of exercise. And some of them, the gym instructors would lie down and they would hold the waist of the women and they would be lifting the women. So when a man sees all of this and sees a gym instructor doing this to another woman, and tomorrow the wife or the girlfriend tells him, honey, I'm going to the gym, what do you think will get into the man's head?
But
Another man will now press you like this.
the thing is this. Usually this gym stuff happen in the open where people are. All right. So if a gym instructor is trying to help your wife, all right, by opening their legs or moving their body, they are in the open and they are working out. I mean, there's nothing there.
Well, everything starts in the open before it gets in the dark. So it is how the gym instructor would have touched the woman that would send the sensation to say, I love this thing to be in the dark.
The truth is there's no way. Some people, if you touch them just by a finger, they get turned on. Do you know that? All right?
Have you experienced that before?
No. As long as
Have you touched a woman before and she got turned on?
usually this happens.
So you
People
have
are
experienced that
different.
before?
Yes, I've experienced it.
Oh, what was the reaction?
The truth is this: most times I've trained people in a general place where everybody's watching. All right. So, but most ladies, when they experience that, they usually don't tell it. They don't say it to you at the moment. Some of them start showing you some signs that they are liking you. All right. Some of them, the way they behave during the workout will tell you that these guys are feeling something. But as a professional, we try to balance it. Sometimes we let them know that this is normal. If you start feeling somehow, it's normal. But that's where the professionalism comes in. You have to be able to stay your cool until your client begins to start noticing that I'm just like a doctor. All right. So if I touch you, as long as I'm not touching you with the intent to turn you on, you should be able to control yourself.
I'll go straight at you again. Do you think gym instructors are gigolos? Male gym instructors, do you think most of them are gigolos?
Usually in every nonsense, there is a sense. In every rumor, there's an atom of truth, okay? Most gym instructors, because they have not been trained professionally, and some of them don't work in gyms that are professional enough, they go the extra mile in doing what they are not supposed to do. I wouldn't call them gigolos per se, but there are
servicemen.
there are people who go beyond what they are supposed to. It's not easy being in a place where you have women dress. That's why these days we advise women not to dress anyhow in the gym, because gym instructors are also human beings.
Yes, it's not easy.
Yes.
You wake up in the morning, you get to a gym and you just walk in and you see all manners and shapes of heavenly creatures. So it takes an extra will to say, man of God,
I resist
be
this.
a man of God and don't look at these things. I know it's very tempting, but I've heard stories where a lot of women that they want to have a good time, they go to a resort and they get 2 or 3 gym instructors to come and be servicemen for them.
Gym instructors?
Yes, and these are from reliable sources. Yes,
Okay.
I've heard from reliable sources where some women, they just, this thing, they say, ladies out, 3, 4, and these are not kids, like mature, married women, but they really want to explore, and they feel that the people that can give them that level of ecstasy and satisfaction are professional gym instructors, because there is an assumption that first they have stamina.
I think you're trying to set us up here. Listen up. Listen, I wouldn't agree on that as long as there's no proof or evidence on that. If somebody is...
That falls under the unspoken reality.
Yeah, but if somebody is hiring a gym instructor not to come and give them fitness, but to come and make them feel good, it's a different... It's all
fitness.
It's not fitness. You can't categorize.
It's all fitness in the resort. Now they are going to a resort and they know that they can't get the type of gym instructors they are used to in their city. So all they are saying is, hey guys, I have 3 of my friends and we're going to a resort somewhere outside of the state. and we need 3 of you guys. You're going to do everything. You're going to do gym and then do unspoken realities and then do servicemen. You're going to do everything. And I know this happens a lot.
To be very honest, I've been a fitness trainer for 5 years professionally at least. If I've not trained people, I've trained more than 1,000 people, all right? And from experience, this is what I know. Anytime that somebody comes to the gym, they want to work out. A woman, that's okay. You train them. Sometimes these people want you to come to their homes and give them exercise, come hold service, and it's okay. But it's always very important to create an atmosphere where you are safe as a gym instructor, except maybe you are already looking for stuff like that. Of course, you cannot predict who people are. In every industry, there are all kinds of crazy people in every industry. All right, but the thing is this, that's what we are trying to do. Let there be security around everything. In some gyms, they try to bring female instructors for female clients, male instructors for male clients. It's not because they don't know that such a thing cannot happen. It's just because they're trying to protect the interest or the professionalism that the gym has to offer. So I wouldn't say that there are gym instructors who are gigolos per se, but I can say that there are gym instructors who are not professional enough, who can fall prey to temptations. They're humans, okay? They're gym instructors who don't have self-control.
And would we agree that these categories are in the majority?
I think this guy is trying to set me up. Did you guys plan this thing before I came here?
No, but it is something I go to the gym a lot, and I've been to a couple of gyms, and from what I see, it may be an assumption, and I know that assumption is not a form of knowledge. Yes, assumption is not a form of knowledge, but I think what you have said, can we assume that these unprofessional people, as you call them, may be in the majority?
I wouldn't say that. From experience, first of all, gym instructors are not many. These guys are scarce. Okay? Yes. For instance, in this whole environment, you can only find maybe 2 or 3 gym instructors. It's one of the hardest professional platforms.
The gym I belong to, there are over 8 gym instructors.
Yes. But you see,
over 8, and these are good gym instructors. So if in just one gym you have over 8 gym instructors,
I'm a gym instructor.
Yeah.
And to be very honest, even gyms contact me asking me if I have gym instructors. For instance, right now we are looking to employ more gym instructors, and they are scarce. So we're trying to get to train more people. But you see, that brings me to an important point. If you have gym instructors who don't have this level of self-control, it means that the industry still has some level of unprofessional activities going on around it. So we still have a lot of work to do.
Do you guys have a regulatory body?
Yes, of course. We have Fit Africa. We have different bodies. But
is it government accredited?
Yes.
So which means a member of a gym that has been harassed by a gym instructor can report a gym instructor.
Exactly. And the person can be reprimanded. The truth is that the fitness industry in Nigeria is still very young. Okay? And there's just like in every industry, you have to do a lot of work to regulate it.
Yeah.
And right now we are still at the very elementary stage, and we have a lot of challenges. All right? Because one of the groups that I belong to, this is one of the things that we talk about and we teach, to be able for men to carry out professional activities only with their clients. And it's a lot of work because Nigeria doesn't really have a lot of system that is working very well, but we are on it. The only thing I can say is that every gym should only employ professional clients, and every gym should only have a criteria for such clients to be able to even work there in the first place.
What you have said is difficult. I'm thinking about it from a business
perspective
point of view. So I have a gym, and I'm critically looking for an instructor. My gym has been closed for 3 months, and I now see one. You think I'll be looking at this? No. Yeah. All I just need is I need that place to be open.
Exactly.
So even if the person does not do ethical things, mine is I need this place to be open.
Yes.
I need to start recouping my investment in the equipment.
But now, talking from the perspective of a business person, if you now employ the person without training the person through the ethics of the industry, at least the one that we know, the truth is that the person can crash your business. All right, because if the person goes and touches a woman who happens to be the wife of a military man who's a high-ranking officer, you most likely going to lose your business because they'll come to your gym and beat you up and beat the instructor up, and such thing doesn't have a good image.
Have you seen a scenario like that before?
I've not seen per se, but I've heard of where a gym instructor had, with a woman.
What is yeah? You should say it. I don't know what is yeah. No, what is yeah? Tell
Their
us what
boyfriend and girlfriend.
Okay, hold on. So a gym instructor was servicing the wife of a military man.
Not a military man per se, but somebody who's like a politician. Yeah.
Oh, a powerful man.
A powerful man.
Oh, amazing.
And the guy fell into trouble and he disappeared. It's a story that I heard. I don't know
who disappeared. The gym instructor disappeared.
Yeah. So to be very honest, there's a lot of unprofessional people in the industry. And as an instructor, okay, I think one of the first things that we should actually be talking about is how do we get people who will not be sleeping with people's wives? Number one. We also know that men are insecure. It's not just about the gym instructor, all right? Well, anything that happens around their wife being with another man, they're insecure about it. But because gym instructors touches people's body, helps them. Like, we saw a comedy one time when one gym instructor was giving home service to a man's wife in his home, and the man came back and was shouting. And the woman they were fighting. Why shouldn't the gym instructor give me exercise? And before you know it, it turned to a big fight. And people were arguing online and saying, should a man allow another man to come to his own home and be touching the wife in the name of fitness or massage? Because massage is a different part of fitness, all right? So it brought like a lot of force online. And what we are trying to say is this, because most times when the women go to the gym, it's always good for the men to follow their wives. Exercise is not just for the women.
That leads me to, why do you think the number of women going to the gym has increased? Because I know it didn't used to be like that.
Okay.
Growing up, I used to live one or two gym and all of that, and then visit. Then it wasn't like this, but you now see. But then you just visit around. It's mostly a man thing. You go there, it's mostly men you would see. But now I tell you that in most gyms you go to, especially well-equipped gym, more than half of the registered members are female. What do you think is the reason why you have lots of women going to the gym today?
First of all, this is the 21st century. Statistically, we have 3 women per man. All right? Okay, so that is one of the reasons. The second reason is that women are emotional and they value their body. All right? And because they value their body and whatever a man thinks is what woman wants to do. No offense to the feminists, all right? Just because
I didn't say that.
Just because men like good bodies, women will do anything to make sure that their body is good. That's why they go the extra mile of even doing lipo and the rest of whatever that they do. Yes, exactly. So the reason why women go to gym more than men is because they want to look good more than men.
Is it look good more than men or look good for men?
You said it.
But you insinuated it. Because if a man thinks about it, the woman wants to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
So which means if the woman is going to the gym, she wants to make her body to be, they call it banging body.
Yeah.
Banging body for the man. Who bangs the woman? That's the man. So when you are going to the gym to get a banging body, that means it is for the man to bang. Oh, sorry. We're on camera.
It's a man's world.
It's a man's world. That's
what we call the shots. All right. So what I think,
but I would not agree. I would not agree. I think it's a woman's world, but we are just deceiving ourselves. So the reason why I don't agree is, first is a calm woman controls the man and controls the home. Okay. If you've been married, I've been married for quite a while, and I can tell you that a calm woman controls the man. The same way a woman controls the man in the office if she doesn't shout, It's just subtle suggestions, and the man would do exactly what the woman wants. Exactly. However, the man comes out with all the muscles and braggadocious nature, and then want to feel like, oh, it's a man's word, not knowing that the woman has planted the seed. In fact, it can get to the level where the clothes you wear, I can tell you that most things I wear before I come out, my wife must approve of it. So if she doesn't approve of it, I won't wear. So that's literally the woman controlling.
Who owns the company?
The man. Who runs it?
Who runs the company?
The woman.
Okay. When they are to put the multi-billionaires in the magazine, is it the person that runs the company that they put in the magazine? It's the owner of the company, the founder. It's not the person that runs the company. The truth is, we employ them. All right? So everything around this world, including this microphone, was invented by a man.
Okay, let's not go there because feminists will come after you. So
all right.
This is my straight question again.
Yeah.
Do you think women directly hit on gym instructors for sexual purposes, or intentionally, albeit strategically, hit on gym instructors?
Okay, I'll tell you what I know. Growing up, I have a twin sister, okay? And because of that, I have my way around women. Like, when a guy sees a woman and he's like, I don't even know how to approach this woman, not me. I can approach any woman in this world. But because usually I don't see it as anything, it's quite easier for me to approach you, hold you, touch you, and all that. It feels like I have a control around it, or I have the secret around women. But the truth is this. If a woman wants something, a man would easily fall.
True.
Yeah, because men are susceptible to the woman's body. To be very honest, if a woman is falling in the gym, 95% of that fault is from the woman. Because I know that most times there are some women that, even though you are training them, because they are married, there's the way they carry themselves. You that is the man, I experience this all the time. You just feel like, this one don't want me to. They don't even want me to play with them anyhow because they carry themselves as a married woman. So in most cases, it is women that is doing this. You know how it is now when you are pursuing a woman, you know when she's liking you.
Yeah.
There is a way to which she will relax. You just know this one is liking me. Forget it. The same thing applies in the gym. So if the woman, there is a way she will move around the gym instructor. The gym instructor will know that this woman actually wants something else beyond this. That's why it's very good. I've had experiences. There was even a lady that called me on the phone one day and said, Coach Abraham, I saw in my dream we were making out. Ooh. I so love you. Please, can you come to my house? Ooh. True life story. And I was like, I thought she was joking because I've known her for quite a while. I was like, stop it. She said, Coach, I've been this, I've been that. I want. Wait. When I realized she was really meaning it, I started preaching to her. I said, you know I'm a man of God. She said, forget that thing. What is man of God? Man of God. She says it's a lie. How can you be a man of God? Man of God. Does men of God have your kind of muscles to look the way you look? I said, I'm a man of God. Forget I'm a gym instructor. So I ended up talking her out of it. Yeah. But if not for my faith, I would have fallen for that. Yeah. And to be very honest, that was the very first time there was a direct hit on me. There was also another time, another lady was like, whenever I entered the gym, she would say, I must be the one to train her. At the beginning, I didn't know what it meant because I love fitness. All right? I've been going to the gym for the last 5 years every day. I've never missed a day in my life. All right, so
that means you've not fallen ill a day.
Prior to going to the gym, I used to fall ill, but right now, I don't fall ill at all again. Fitness has removed all those stuff. Highest, I'll have this small feeling of fever, and the next day I'm okay. I must go to the gym, and I must sweat. All right? So, but what I realized in this process is that just because women, they like what they see and what they hear, they're moved by these two things. And when a guy is in shape, the woman that doesn't have self-control, because this boils down to women without self-control, they will start feeling somehow. And because men are usually susceptible
to generally, women have more self-control than men.
Oh, that's a lie.
Whoa, tell me.
Listen.
I didn't know.
Women have a perceived self-control. You know why I say that? Because if women don't have self-control, when a man usually wants something and he goes after it, the woman gets confused of what she wants. And when you are confused of what you want, they don't want that whether they don't know whether they should follow you or not.
Before you became a man of God, were you a playboy?
No, I was not.
Okay.
I was not, never. And I'm a guy that loves one woman and follows that one woman. I came from a polygamous home. My dad married 4 wives. So I don't like, even when I was dating, I never had 2 girlfriends at the time. Just one person is okay, right? Because I already have something that tells me, man, you shouldn't have several women. You know what happens in polygamous families. So, but I think when it comes to this gym problem that we're talking about, every instructor needs to have rules that they live by. If you notice that you don't have self-control, there are some things you will tell yourself you shouldn't do with a woman because you can easily get swept by a woman, that the kind of woman that you like. And women have their way.
Yeah.
In making a man do something. Yeah. All right. So
especially when they are smart and have the money. So
and then this thing you just mentioned, the thing that's why gym instructors, you guys are listening, better start paying gym instructors well. I'm using this platform to talk about it because you want to pay the gym instructors peanuts.
Yeah.
And then a lady comes and flashes money because some of these sugar mummies, they have money.
Yeah, they pay
and the gym instructor is struggling.
Yeah.
And then they get tempted just because, boy, the way this woman has been blessing me each time I train her, it's not right. In America, gym instructors are not broke guys. Yeah. Honestly, it's only in Africa. Gym instructors, of them,
I think it's because it's a growing industry.
Yeah, it's true though. But we have to do things the right way.
America is over 200 and something years old. We're just 60 something. So by the time we get 200 and something, gym instructors will be billionaires.
I like that. All right, so
okay, so the next question is, what do you think the government should do to help the fitness industry become where it's supposed to be? Or what do you think gym owners and instructors can do to help the industry become where it ought to be? Because, for example, like what you said, that for over 5 years that you've been consistent with gym, you have hardly gone to the hospital, which means once one is fit, you are already taking out lots of sicknesses from you. Yeah. So fitness is a path to health. So what do you think the government should do to push up this lifestyle? Because the lifestyle that is beneficial to all. It's beneficial to the child, the mother, the father, the whole family. Yeah. So if a fit family is a healthy family. Yeah. So what do you think the government should do as a health policy to help push this gym and fitness thing?
Okay, for instance, in America, 16% of Americans go to the gym. In Nigeria,
and that's quite small.
That's you think it's
no?
Small?
If you compare it to the population of America is over 230 million people.
It's not everybody that goes to the
gym. No. What I mean is over 230 million people, which means that 10% of 230 million is 23 million. Yeah. So 16% should be around 30 million. Yeah. So it's still quite small.
It's still quite
small.
The industry is not
compared to the number.
But guess what? In Nigeria,
what's the
0.something%?
Yes, two. Why I am not holding brief for the Nigerian government or anything. One is you only see gyms in cities. You hardly see gyms in towns.
Okay.
And even in lots of hotels, you don't even see gyms, and the gyms are not open to the public. And also, you have to pay subscription, pay monthly fee. So Nigerians were just coming up, and Africans were just coming.
It's true. But the government cannot really push people to go to the gym. However, what the government can do is that they can come up with programs that will encourage the way they invest in health. And thank you, Toy, for even asking me this question, because people don't see fitness. Because if we delve into it right now, yes, as a path to health, they feel like it's something that people who don't have time go to do.
True.
And people who have time, those who don't have work, they see those who go to the gym as jobless guys. True. Crazy. For instance, I'm a cinematographer, fine artist, content design, plenty other stuff. But fitness is what I must do every day before I go to work. All right. So the government can.
And also for me to add, like the way I had to design my schedule. So I wake up around 5, do all my morning rituals
Yeah.
and routine. By 6, I'm off to the gym. By 7:30, I'm back and dressed, and I'm going for business. So you see that before 8, I've already
Yes.
done my 1 hour 30 minutes.
Exactly.
And if I want to go in the evenings, then I go. I don't need to be in the gym for 3 hours. 1 hour 30 minutes, okay for me. I do what
To
I'm
be
doing.
very honest, they even said that the person who stays 30 minutes in the gym, scientifically proven, have the same result with the person who stays 3 hours in the gym. As long as you are not in the gym playing. The body needs consistency. It needs to be able to tell that you are consistent.
With one
I want to
thing.
see you every day.
Yeah.
All right. However, the government can start investing in this industry, which is a sector of the health industry.
Yeah.
Okay. But, we somehow don't pay attention to it. And to be very honest, the gym has saved me from so many stuff that would have taken my life.
Sorry, speaking about government, I think this is what I know about government. Government would hardly come to you. You have to go to the government. That's why I was asking if you guys have a body. So if you have a body, all you need to do is come up with a policy, come up with a project, and walk up to, if you are in a state, walk up to, and you have health week. Walk up to the Commissioner of Health if you're in a state. If you're in FCT, walk up to the Minister of Health. If you guys have a national body, walk up to the Minister of Health and say, these are the policies that we have. They are cost effective. However, the results are immense. Can we start it from the secondary school? So because a habit is not something that is built overnight. So you start it from primary school, secondary school. You see that the child that is in primary school and knows how to just do skipping, before the child gets to secondary school, she's already expert at skipping. Every morning she knows she's going to skip 250 ropes. And before you know it, she's an adult, and skipping is one very essential part of exercise, which I would say it's something that you guys would have or should do, and now move it as a policy from primary school, secondary school, university, and it becomes a culture.
To be very
and that
honest,
would be attributed to your organization.
to be very honest, we are still in that process. The Feed Africa organization is doing that. For instance, there's a marathon walk that is coming, which we're going to be working with NDLA against drug abuse and all that. This, we do routine services with some government organization, and creating awareness and sensitivity for the essence of exercise. All right, but like I said, we are still very young. And you know how the sports industry works in Nigeria. Even the football industry, for instance, has been there for a long time. You still see how they struggle to get governments to regularize, to even pay them for their services. It's a Nigerian thing. So it's a very hard industry because, to be very honest, that's why we are looking for a good government. Without a systemic way of living, nothing that you start in this country gets sustained. And if you start and you cannot use your own fund, that you, of course, you know you're trying to succeed.
Good is relative. So when you say a good government, some people will say you are against the government.
This government is not a good government.
It is from you that you're saying that.
No.
There are people,
it's from many Nigerians.
There are people that would vouch with their lives and tell you that this government have done the best for them.
Oh my God.
And the truth is, it will be their reality.
To be very honest, they are very minute individuals, minute population.
No, you can never tell that. So, for example, I know a lot of Easterners that are into business.
Yeah.
That in the last administration, they did not make as much money as this administration. Just the floating of the dollar.
That's strange news to me.
Yes, because a lot of them are making good money. Yes, a lot of them.
But do you know that you cannot outgrind a dying economy? The truth is this: you can't outgrind a dying economy. Even if you are making more money right now, but everything around is taking the money, you're still moving nowhere. That's by the way. The government has a responsibility, and one of those responsibilities is to support the citizenry. All right, but if the government is failing on their own part, the citizenry gets stifled. They can't really do much. For instance, in developed nations, you have the government coming out with different schemes to invest in the people. So the people now work and give back to the government. Here, the sports industry is suffering. Go to stadium. How does it look? There's supposed to be some level of investments that you do in certain industries, because some industries are very important to help mankind, to help life in general. The health industry, that's why someone like some aspiring presidential candidates are always talking about the health industry. It's a key industry. The food industry is a key industry. I should not be hungry. Security is key. I should not feel threatened. Health is key, and fitness is a part of health. So we are not doing well when it comes to the investment of the, for instance, when I was growing up, we used to have parks. I grew up in Enugu. All right. In every 4,000 square kilometer or so, you have a park. How many parks do you have in Port Harcourt? And
Port Harcourt used to be the garden city. So that should tell you something. So what it means that there used to be gardens everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yes. But unfortunately, Nigeria happens to every city and everybody. So today you don't even see any garden again. But that's why we have the name Garden City.
There was something that you said though. You said that government will not do everything, that individuals will have to approach the government.
This is my belief in life. I don't believe in government reaching out to me. I don't believe in government. I believe in me reaching out to the government. So if I have a solution, I wouldn't sit back and think that the government would know it. I would package this solution and walk my way to presenting it to whoever is there. Let me do my part. Let it be that I did mine, and then there was no reciprocation from the government. But that's what I'm trying to say from the fitness industry.
Okay.
Because using yourself and your life as example, for over 5 years, you've not really fallen ill because you've been consistent with gym. And I also noticed that. I was speaking with a friend a couple of days ago, and I told him that I noticed that any months that I'm consistent at the gym, I don't fall ill. But the months that I am not consistent, I fall ill. So it's the same thing that we're saying. So if we're just consistent at the gym, we're not going to take lots of drugs. We're not going to. So it is a lifestyle that I think that Nigeria and Nigerians should inculcate. But it should start from an organization like yours. You need to let the government know that instead of buying drugs and medication, we should grow the sector. However, in growing the sector, this is how we want it to be.
Well, it's a work in progress. As I'm talking to you now, I remember sending a letter to the office of the Human Resource Organization in River State, State Secretariat. And it's also around fitness. And to be very honest, I sent that letter like a month ago. I've not heard from them.
Don't worry, hear from them.
I will still send another one. We don't have value around this system of existence. And that's why when you said, let's have a podcast, it gladdened my heart, because this is something. I had an accident. Let me say it here right now. I had disc herniation of my spine pressing against my nerve.
Muscles.
All right. And that nerve that controls the left-hand side and the left leg. So I can't lay down in the night. I sit down to sleep. If I lay down, it will numb me out, and blood will stop flowing. And when it happened to me, it was a small accident that just, I didn't even, I twisted my neck, and that's it. That was how that thing happened. And it went from the light stage to a very critical stage, and I wasn't having money to go to the hospital. I was new here in Port Harcourt then, and I was like, God, what am I going to do? Then I started researching online, saw some doctors in America, physiotherapists and all that. They started introducing some workout, and I was doing it. That was how I got healed. And then I started the gym. It was in the gym that I now recovered my hand. I couldn't look up before. I wouldn't try it. If I tried it, my hair would paralyze. It was crazy. It was the gym that helped me. Apart from the time that I used to fall sick every month with malaria, and the type that used to want to kill me. I remember blanking out because of malaria. Like, I fainted.
Ooh.
Yes, malaria. But the gym has so helped me. That's why even on Christmas Day, I go to the gym. New Year Day, I go to the gym. The only day I don't go to the gym is on Sunday. That's my resting day. So I think we should do better. And the system of government should be able to allow us to. There are a lot of Nigerians who want to do things differently, but the system is faulty.
Okay, so I usually don't like blaming the system. So what would you advise? Let us take it to the family unit level.
Okay.
So what would you advise the family unit level to start doing in order to be fit? A father, mother, and children, for them to be fit, because I believe that change starts in units. So if it starts from one family and it gets into a community, start from a community, it gets into a local government, starts from a local government, gets into a state, from there to another state, and that's how it becomes a national transformation.
Okay.
So for a family unit, how and what would you advise parents to do to get them fit? Because I feel and I know that this is the best way to be healthy. Also with the fact that a lot of doctors are jackbuying out of Nigeria. So we cannot just sit back and wait to be sick and now go to the hospital that we don't have doctors. So these are the things that we ought to do. So what are the steps and what are the things you think that family units should start doing in regards to gym and fitness?
Okay.
So they would be healthy.
Okay. I while you are talking, something jumped into my mind. It's very important. So I want to address men. You know, when we started talking about why men feel insecure, why their wives go to the gym. Honestly, men are supposed to go to the gym more than women because they are the head of the home. If a man starts going to the gym and building his body, his wife, who usually wants to copy him, will get challenged. And if you're a man and you're going to the gym, pick your wife, pick your children, become a healthy and a fit home. Because that's how you're going to grow old and stay longer and look better and feel better. If the man, the reason why it feels like women are the ones in the gym is because men feel like, oh, I just have to chase money, make money. But there's no need making money and dying on time. True. And then leaving your family because you're overworking yourself. This is a big situation that we are facing. Men don't go to the gym. And some of those ladies, you tell them, bring your husband to the gym. They say, my husband, this one. He's running out of the house every morning. He doesn't have time. He comes home late. He says he don't have time for the gym. And that's why men die on time. True. Because they don't take care of themselves. True. And to be honest,
and then they drink everything. Men drink everything. Sometimes I just sit aside with some guys and they are mixing. I'm like, what are you guys really drinking? You'll be like, oh boy, you never test this. I'm like, what are you guys drinking? Sometimes I feel the things that we take as men are the things that kill us faster.
That's part of it. But what kills men faster is stress.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Why do you think women dress provocatively to the gym? Yes, provocatively, I insist. Because sometimes I go to the gym and I force myself to concentrate. Because you literally would be seeing the complete anatomy or anatomic design of the woman.
This guy is setting me up in this podcast.
So why do you think women dress provocatively to the gym?
But it's not just the gym. Women dress provocatively everywhere.
No, the gym is different.
Okay, let's say that.
The gym is different.
I think
women don't wear tights everywhere.
This culture is a culture that we adopted from America. It used not to be like that here. Okay, yeah. In every industry, there is crazy stuff that comes along it. We're advising people to work hard in the fitness industry is growing, and here comes women who are trying to bring it down. To be very honest, it's not necessary to dress that way, and that's why I think people who go to the gym people should be able to start creating some standard. I know some people will argue this, all right? Some certain gyms will put it on the wall. Please don't dress naked. Don't be naked. Some people even put people who bounce people because it brings a bad image to the gym. You shouldn't look naked or dress so seductive to be able to work out because it's a general place.
Yeah, it is.
Where people are coming, or young people, old people.
Aside the fact that I have to rush for business, one reason why I usually leave earlier in the gym is because that's when these very provocative ones come. So they start coming from around 7:30 thereabout. Yeah. So I'm telling myself, hey, man, Solomon, you have to run. You have to, because you are gymming, you are lifting, especially when someone is standing in front of you and then trying to lift something, and you are lifting and you are seeing. So you are, my goodness. So you are literally almost forgetting what you are doing because you are seeing the anatomic nature of a beautiful creation of God.
Honestly, I don't know how to answer this. The only thing I'm concerned about is that it's the gym culture, the owners of the gym that can create such atmosphere.
Do you think that there should be a different type of gym outfit for women that is not out here?
Yes.
I have not been in the Arabian world before.
Yeah.
But is there a type of outfit that is more covering and decent that women should wear.
Yes, for instance, in our gym, it's called Jesus and Fitness. The gym is actually designed, our gym, it's a platform where we first of all come, we pray. After the prayer, early morning prayer, which people can also join online, then we switch to workout. All right, as it's a Christian-centric gym. So,
you think there are unspoken things not happening around? Is that what you're trying to say?
Unspoken thing happens everywhere.
Yeah, so you may say that you are not taking part in the unspoken things, but I can tell you that your co-instructors and your participants are,
That's what
they are.
No, they are not.
You cannot be sure.
I can tell for my students because, to be very honest,
you think if your student decide to take some of your gym instructors to give them a good home massage that would lead to, they call it happy ending. So you think they'll come and tell you?
Thank God we'll pray enough for that. They wouldn't tell me for such occasions, but that's what I was saying. Before, when I started going to the gym, before I started mine, I used to get so irritated sometimes, just like what you were saying, because as a highly spiritual person, you just enter a gym, you want to work out, and you see all manner of stuff. The atmosphere of a gym creates or aids such environment. And right now, we're still running an outdoor gym, okay, which makes it very beautiful. You don't dress anyhow because people passing on the road will be looking at you. But when we do have an indoor gym, we want to create some standard and put it on the wall. Some churches even do that.
Or do you think it will be better to have two sessions, female and male?
That most gyms are usually like that.
Most gyms, no. I've never been to a gym that is separated where female have a session, male have a session.
Because they have an aerobics hall, and it's believed that women do aerobics more, so they usually go to that aerobic space. Although they still come to where men are to come and carry.
So even the gym I attend, I currently attend, they have aerobics hall, they have the gym space, but they have a special day for aerobics. I think it's around Thursday or thereabout, Thursday and Saturday. And how people go there. But every day you still see these provocatively dressed ladies come to the gym every day. I have never seen a gym where you have male section, but do you think that's something that would help to control
it will help, but it can't really stop anything, because to be very honest, if you go to the market, the kind of dresses that are coming out these days is even designed to look provocative. There's this shorts that they usually wear now that now have a partition of the bum.
I saw a girl. She was doing dumbbell walk, and I was like, "Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!" I had to say, "Solomon, start going." Yes, I had to live. Yes, it was curved and then slitted
at the middle,
middle. So it's as if you can use your hand to
open it like this. This is where the government comes in. They are supposed to ban such stuff because it's not good. All right, those kind of dressing is what is destroying the industry. I've seen people that are looking good, dressed well, look decent. They are beautiful. They have good shapes, but they are not provocative. And these days, just because we are in this era where everybody's looking for somebody to, you just want to follow the trend. It's crazy. To be very honest, I don't like that. Because there are people who that's why Christians don't go to the gym. They feel like it's a worldly place. Just because people dress anyhow.
I'm a Christian, I go to the gym.
I'm a Christian, so we're trying to create a difference by making it, if you're coming to the gym, dress decently. Some gyms should put it as a sign. Please don't dress provocatively. This is not a nightclub. It's not a stripper club. So dress decently, because you have a manner of people coming to this place. All right, it's not nice, and it's destroying the industry. And when it comes to the instructors, the same thing applies. Gym instructors gym owners should learn how to fire gym instructors and create rules that the company, because it's a company, it's a business, should be able to. It's just like when you go to the bank, everybody is expected to, organize themselves, carry yourself in a corporate way, respect yourself, respect customers. The industry is new, all right? We're just growing. But I think we should start adopting it now. If you're starting a gym, please make sure that your gym will have decency as a priority. Let the people coming to the gym stop feeling uncomfortable. And that's why men don't allow their women to go to gyms these days, because they feel like there's something that's happening in that place.
Second to the last question. Do gays approach you?
Oh! Hey, oh my God.
This is the PowerCast. We'll say everything.
Honestly.
We don't hold back on
yes. I think there are up to 10 people who are gays who have approached me. And somehow I know them from afar. Immediately I see them, I just know. My spirit just tell me, this one is gay. Somehow I just know.
What did they tell you?
They don't tell me anything, but there are some things you don't tell a guy. You don't call me and start patting me. It's strange. Yeah. You don't call me, hello, handsome. Come on.
No.
It's strange.
No guy does that. No guy does that.
You know, say, guy, what's up? Boy, look sharp. No
guy does that.
Several of them. As a matter of fact, last week, somebody just came to my gym and I thought he's a grown-up man. I didn't know he was gay. I was like, oh, he was talking a very soft voice. I was like, okay. I said, don't be quick to judge. I just, controlled myself not to judge somebody that I don't really know. But he chatted me up when I was at home. I said that he wants to take me out and spoil me.
Oh.
Inside my mind, I was like, what the hell is that? You understand?
What he was saying a babe.
I was like, my friend said, that's them.
He was interpreting your six packs as boobs.
Honestly, this is another industry on its own. And they're everywhere. They keep approaching instructors. I used to have an instructor friend who was a Mr. Olympia, right? Olympia, Nigeria. And he told me that what he saw in the industry when he went for those competitions, he's an instructor that went for those competitions.
Yeah.
He said he ran for his life. He said, the industry is sworn with gays and all manner of immorality. And he was like, no, this is not what I came here to do. This is another industry on its own. So, but we can't stop those ones.
No, we can't.
The only thing is that the instructors should watch it. When a guy start getting unnecessarily clingy to you,
calling you
handsome, and calling you dear, run for your life, bro. Run for your life.
All right, your pattern shot. I've needed to say two things as a pattern shot. What would you tell individuals on how to be fit, the things to do to be fit? And what would you tell the government on how to enhance fitness awareness for the general health of the nation?
Okay, for individuals, start early. I started working out when I was quite young. Not really going to the gym, but exercise in general. I loved playing basketball. That was exercise. I did gymnastics a little bit. I did karate. So it brought me into the fitness world, right? Start early. And then if you're a parent, please go to the gym with your children. We don't believe that children should go to the gym. Go to the gym with your children. And gym owners should start having a section for children.
Yes.
Let it start early. The gym is for the man, it's for the woman, and it's for the kids.
So have a family-centric
fitness routine. Yes, very important because it's going to help you. As I am now, I'm 40 years old right now. And in the next 10 years, I'll still be looking this sharp, still be able to lift a lot of weight. It's because I started early. If I started maybe when I was 35, I won't even have such stamina. Yes, to be very honest. Although you can start today, but start early and let it be a part of your lifestyle. And there will always be time in this world. So make our time for workout because it's part of your life. Then what I would say to the government is this. The government is also part of us.
Yeah.
All right, as the world, as the people. Give us an enabling environment. In some countries, the government invests in industries. Please make money available. Let us be able to take out loan and start a gym. Do you understand it? We should be able to, in the health and fitness industry, there should be one. The government should invest in it. And if they have to start a state-sponsored gym, let them do it. They do it in some Asian countries. The government is the one that started those gyms. These are massive gyms with big investment. So it will help aid the people to start learning that this is a part of our lifestyle and that we should encourage it.
All right. Thank you very much, Abraham Greatman, for coming.
Thank you.
And I know you would have enjoyed this episode of the PowerCast. The message we're giving out is fitness and gym is an essential part of you
life,
being healthy. You being healthy, especially if you are in this part of the world where healthcare is not what it's supposed to be. So one thing you ought to do for yourself is just try to be fit. Try to go to the gym. Try to do exercises that you can do. And then it will take you away from the doctor. You know that thing they say that an apple a day takes away from the doctor? We can change it to say a gym a day takes you away from the doctor. My name is Solomon with an X, the man that has a little bit of sauce here and there. Thank you very much and have a great time.